recording. Boom. Okay. So, first step of focus note taking, we take notes. Are you ready for the second step? You're going to make 2 karate hands. And you're going to act like you're chopping a bunch of sushi.
Make yourself a face.
Or make a fan. Okay. Step 2. We process notes. Will you say that with me on 3, 1, 2, 3? Process notes. Okay. You can stop making ninja hands now. When you hear the word process, what does that make you think of?
Processed
Food. Because everything has a process, right?
No.
From caterpillar to butterfly.
No.
Process. From cookie dough to cookie. Process. Okay. Did you write down the first step of focus note taking in your notes? So on your piece of paper that you're taking notes on, you should write 1. Take notes. Underneath your alien notes. 1. Take notes. We pick a format. We pick, right, how we're going to do that. So, 24 to 48 hours later. So when we take notes, right, we want to look at them within 24 to 48 hours. So this can mean at home. This can mean the next time you have class. Okay? These are all good times for you to process those notes. Okay? So the second step of focus note taking is to what?
Process.
Show me. Say it with me on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Process.
I'm waiting for everyone to do it. 1, 2, 3.
Process.
Okay. I know some of you are like, this is dumb. It will help you remember. Everything that I do for you. So when we process those notes, our thoughtful students process notes. We think about our notes. We revise, we chunk, we highlight, we annotate, okay? We pair share. So basically when you process those notes, you're going to look through and highlight important information. So what I'm going to do, if you have a highlighter, please get it out. If you do not have a highlighter, raise your hand and I will bring one to you. You get a highlighter. And you get a highlighter. I'm the Oprah of highlighters. Do you need a highlighter?
So that's step 1 and 2.
Yep, step 1, take notes. Step 2, JK. July will probably need it. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So in your notes,
Thank you, but no thank you.
I want you to highlight. Listen. I want you to highlight any ing verbs. Ing words, so that's a verb. Verb means action, right? If you put in your notes, lining up, okay? I also want you to highlight any any nouns, person, place, or thing. So, ing words, and then nouns, person, place, or thing. So take a minute and you're reading through your notes. You're actually reading them, highlighting verbs, ing words, or person, place, or thing, nouns. So alien, right? That would be a noun. Person, place, or thing. Hats would be a thing, right? If you put whistling, that's a verb. Okay, when you finish highlighting, will you put your lid on your highlighter and set it on the table? When you finish highlighting, put the lid on your highlighter and place it on your table. All right. If you guys get captured by aliens within the next 24 hours, you'll have 100% retention. We learned how, the aliens captured you if you, read through your notes and had the answer in your notes. Okay. All right. Okay. Eyes up here. I know some of you are still working, and I appreciate that. Will you show me the first step of focus note taking? We what? We're taking notes. The second step, we what? We're processing notes, not filing our nails. Okay. So, when do we take notes? In class. Do you have to write down everything your teacher tells you to? You sum it up. You will retain more information by paraphrasing and writing in your own words than you will word for word. You will retain more information writing notes in a notebook than you will typing them on a computer. It has been proven that our brains are hardwired for note-taking. If you take notes, you're more likely to remember and retain. Okay? So, note-taking every day. Paraphrase. You don't have to do it the same way your teacher tells you to. Do what works for you. Okay? Then, within 28 to 48 hours, the next time you have class, you're going to what? Process notes. So, things to highlight. Vocab words. Okay? Things to highlight. Definitions. Things to highlight. Important dates or people. Things to circle. Okay? If you don't have a highlighter, circle them. Okay? Have you guys ever chunked notes before?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Box them. Things and putting it in.
So you're organizing those notes, right? So if one section of your notes you're talking about quick breads, and then the next you're talking about regular bread, right? I pull from my foods knowledge because that's what I have. Okay? You're going to chunk it by category or by, if you're in science, right? You can do by definition or equation. Okay? All of these different things. All right. Processing those notes. We're thinking about those notes every time you interact with your notes. You need to read them. Okay? Don't just look at them and say, those look like words. Actually read the words. Okay? If you were absent, or a good way to process your notes is to say, hey, to someone sitting next to you, can I look at your notes to make sure I got everything? When we did this collaboration, that's a good example of adding things to your notes. Okay? We added things you didn't have before. All right? We clarify and we organize, right? We can underline, circle, add questions. You can delete something if you wrote your crush's name in your notes. Maybe that's not something you need to know for your test, right? Classify, organize, chunk, find the main idea. Select, sort, classify, and organize. Okay, listen to me. Your goal, I want you to open up your planners. Open up your planner. Open up to this week. At the top, it says, let's see.
Weekly goals.
Yes, where it says weekly goals. At the top, you're going to write, take notes, and process notes. I want you to set a goal to process your notes, okay? That means after you take them the next time you have class, you're going to go through and you're going to what?
Process.
And that means to read, highlight, add, okay? If you do this, friends, if you do what I tell you to do, your brains will grow, and so will your GPA.
GPA?
You don't know what that is yet. We got to talk about it. Okay. Will you draw a line under your notes in your note taker on your piece of paper? Underneath, go. And you're going to write W-I-C-O-R. What does that spell? Wicker, wicker. Just W-I-C-O-R. Wicker. So you're going to write it across your notes, and then I want you to write it down your notes. So if you wrote it across, make sure you're going to write it down, okay? Boop, boop, boop. Wicker. Yeah. So we're going to speed through these, and then you're going to do some O, organization.
Some O.
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 Yeah. I'm going to tell you what I mean by that in a minute.
Okay.
All right. Okay, another important thing about Avid is Wicker. Can anyone guess what they stand for? Yeah. It's not like Miss Dot has posters above her board. Okay. All right, so you don't have to write this down, but Wicker is a collection of teachings and learning strategies to guide students in their comprehending of concepts and all that good stuff. How many of you have seen these letters in your teachers' rooms? How many of you have teachers who point them out?
I don't pay attention to those things.
Oh, pay attention to those things, okay? Wicker is something we do every day. Have you written today?
Yeah.
Did we ask questions today?
Yeah.
Did we collaborate as a class today?
No.
Did we organize our notes today?
Definitely not.
Did we read our notes?
No.
We just wickered!
I didn't read today.
You read your notes today because you highlighted them.
I did, but I don't want to. Reading is reading a book, not
Okay. Listen to me. Listen to me. Next to the W, you're going to write writing. Okay? You don't have to write anything else. You're just going to write writing. So W, writing. Okay? When we talk about writing, these are different learning tools. We use them in public communications to record our thoughts, to record our notes. That's when we write, right? Do you write in all of your classes?
Maybe.
Mostly. Even in your music classes, you're writing in your music. Yeah? You annotate your music, you circle things. I would know. I will ask your music teachers, they are my friends. Okay. Let's see. Next to your I, you're going to write inquiry. Inquiry. So we had writing, inquiry. If you want to skip ahead and write the other words, they're up here. So this is uncovering one's understanding. This is asking questions. So anytime you are asked to ask questions, this is inquiry. Engaging your thinking in discussions. Okay? Inquiry. It's an important part of learning. Okay, you got the I? You got the W?
Yeah.
What about the C? Wicker.
Collaboration.
Anyways, collaboration. Stop. Collaborate and listen. Miss Dodd's going to teach you a lesson about Wicker strategies. They're really cool, and they'll make you happy. Hey, my classroom, my rapping. I went to college so I could rap and make you feel awkward. Yep. And the awkward part might not even be my fault. Okay, so when we collaborate, this is when we work together, sharing ideas and information. It can be formal and informal. Okay, those are different strategies we can use. Organization is the O. Oh, that's right here. Okay, so this is where we organize our work. What have you all been given to help you organize your papers? A binder. Oh my gosh. A pencil pouch. Wow. Your teachers will give you organized note takers, right? All these things have to do with Wicker. Wow. Okay, you ready?
Nope.
Last one is reading. Right? Which we'll do some reading strategies later. Uh-huh. There's different kinds of reading. There's reading for pleasure, which is like reading a book that you like. And there's academic reading. As you get deeper into your career, you're going to be asked to read things, okay, to retain the information. I will teach you some strategies on how to help you retain that information. Okay, there's different ways of looking at an assignment. Soon you'll have to take a time test based on reading. Okay, some of you already did this year. Okay, all right, so this is our assignment. We are going to do some organizing on our computadoras. Yes, listen first. Listen first. Listen, I need eyeballs. Eyeballs up on the screen. Okay, in just a moment, you're going to go to your Google Drive. Okay, where do you find that Google Drive? Do you see this Rubik's Cube?
Yes.
Click on your Rubik's Cube. Go to Drive. You are then going to create a folder. Oh no, I don't want to upload a folder. Ah! Computer. Okay, come back. Don't do this to me.
Do we keep this?
Yes, you're going to keep it. We're going to use it. Okay, in your drive, new folder. You're going to name it 2020-2021 school year. Okay, once you've created that folder, let's see, you're going to click inside that folder. You're going to create another folder. And you're going to create a folder for every single one of your classes. What? If you have a folder created for your class already, put it in this folder. But what you're doing is you're going to create a folder for each of your classes and any of these worksheets. So if you come over to your main drive and you look here at the bottom, anything that doesn't have a home, you're going to put it in the folder it belongs to. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because your Google Drive will follow you for the rest of your career. And I don't want it to look like poop. So we have about 10 minutes for you to organize. Log on to your Chromebook. If your Chromebook is not on your table, go grab your Chromebook. You're going to organize. I'm going to play for you fun music. Don't worry about your own because we don't have time. So, log on. Organize. Make me proud. Okay, that's all I have to say. Yeah. It's Daniel. I knew that. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, I know it's Daniel. Last name I didn't know. M-E-D. It's not the, oh gosh, 928. 113. Bathroom. All right. There you go. All right, let's listen to, oh, that's a good one. So you're organizing.